Hey guys, what's up? So we're gonna make this one a little bit off the cuff. I'm doing an interesting project and I just thought it needed to be shared with you. Quick background, so recently I had an amazing fan who essentially took the time, he set up a call with me and I thought he was gonna pitch me a business opportunity, which people do all the time. What he did was actually one of the most amazing things anyone has ever done. He actually just sat down with me for an hour as a very advanced high-level programmer, and he actually just showed me ways to use AI that I was not aware of that are incredible. Right, so shout out to you. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you so much. That was fucking like the greatest thing ever. Thank you so much. It's amazing. Ever since then, I've been playing with AI a ton, even though I am obviously terrified of it. You saw that in my other video. And more on that, by the way. I have some updates regarding the AI debate and that kind of stuff coming down the pipe as well. So stay tuned for that. I know it's been a while. Be patient. It's coming. Anyway. Since having that talk, I've been messing around a ton with how can AI make me money. And one idea I find very fascinating as a professional investor, you could call me trader, I'm gonna call myself investor, is to just give AI access to an account and see what it can do. Now, I'm not messing around with agentic AI or anything like that. I'm not giving it active access to the account. What I'm doing is I'm just having it tell me how to trade the account. But I wanted to give it an account and see what it can do and track the results. So that's the base project. And I gave it some constraints. Number one, I don't want it blowing up my account with margin or doing anything incredibly dumb. So the constraints I gave it is this. I'm giving it $1,000 to trade, putting that in an account. It can trade equities and options. It cannot trade margin because you can't have a margin account under $2,000. But I said if it gets that $1,000 up to $2,000, I will then give it margin. Right? So it has to double its money and then it will get the privilege of using margin, which it obviously immediately complained about and said it's being constrained and said the account's too small and all kinds of stuff like that. But whatever, that is what I'm giving it. I'm giving it $1,000, no margin to get started. Once it gets to $2,000, etc. I said its stated goal is to try and get it to 20x what it currently is at. But I told it also that if you go bust, you are done. So you cannot go bust. You have to do it safely. You can't just try for a lottery ticket, that kind of stuff. So that's the constraint on it. We're going to see how it does. So I just set up the account, I just funded it, and as I was doing this, I thought, let's make it a little more interesting. What if I give myself the same constraints at the same time? So I set up a separate account for myself with the exact same constraints. And this is interesting because similar to the AI, I like using margin, and I do like things that you can only do with a bigger account as well. So I'm equally as constrained as the AI is in this case, but we're going to put me head to head against the AI. And we're gonna get it all set up. Now, one thing, I made the competition a little unfair against myself because I was just so eager to get started. So the AI's account, because I started it first, has now funded first, and so it's ready to trade. My account is still pending, and I will start trading it as soon as it is ready. So the AI is gonna have an advantage. I'm gonna be generous here. And if the AI makes money, I'm gonna give it a head start. If the AI loses money, I'm gonna start with the same amount. So I'm actually just giving it a free day. I'm giving it a free day, I'm giving it a head start. And given the type of bets it's gonna make, that could be a big concession because I think it's taking bets that are gonna move the needle. So if it wins a lot, it's gonna be way ahead of me. If it loses a lot, then I'm gonna take a big loss that I didn't create. So I'm disadvantaging myself there, but I'm gonna start trading against the AI as of the time that my account is funded. So those are the parameters. That's what I'm setting up. Stay tuned and see how it comes out. I'm going to update you very shortly with the first trade for the AI. Oh, and by the way, as we go, I'm going to tell you essentially what the AI is trading. You can follow its trades. I'm going to give you my opinions on it, whether I think they're smart trades or dumb trades, and then I'm going to eat my words if it absolutely cooks me and I keep saying its trades are dumb, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I am not going to give you my trades, unfortunately, because my trading strategy is proprietary, but what I will do for my side of the account is I will give you screenshots of the account so you can see that it's genuine, you can see the balances moving up, you see there are not transfers coming in, etc. So you can see that I'm tracking genuinely for me. Unfortunately, I'm not giving away my strategy, sorry guys. But we can track the AI strategy, we can track my results. Let's see if the AI beats the human. And I'm going to try and say that the human's going to beat the AI right now, but I'm still scared that AI in the long run is going to take over the world and be very dangerous. That's my thesis for the trading. That's my thesis for my general outlook. I'll be back tomorrow with the first trade. See you then.